Howdy peeps, and welcome back to the channel. Today a little update on my 20 litre shrimp tank, so that's 5 gallon-ish. Now this is home to a thriving colony of cherry shrimp now, and 3 or 4 nerite snails and a bunch of trumpet snails, as we'll see in a minute. Obviously fairly heavily planted. We got Anubias, Java fern, Borsage, jungle val, Java moss, limnophilia, algae. As we get closer we can have a scooty look around, spot a few shrimpies out and about. Duckweed and a bit of salvinia on the surface. Down here we've got a bit of breakfast munching going on. And as you can see, there are a few planaria in here as well, so I'll be pulling the trap out and popping that in. So this, I'll say 20 litre 5 gallon, it's been up and running a year or so. It started out as a shrimp tank, it started out as a fry grow out tank, became a shrimp tank, then the shrimp moved into a flex, and it ended up being the tank that the cribs decided to mate and breed and get up to all sorts of naughty shenanigans in. And since then I have moved the shrimp back in. As you can see, quite a few in there. I haven't actually counted. They were around 70 when I put them back in, and they've had plenty of births since then. There's dozens and dozens of sort of very young shrimplets trundling about in here. As for parameters, it is like most of my tank. The pH is around 6.8. The TDS comes out around 200, which is lower than any of my other tanks by about 100. GH and KH I'm not entirely sure, but I live in a hard water area, so it would say it's pretty hard in there. And the temperature is mid-70s. And yeah, everything doing well. As I say, just a simple 20 litre tank. I think that's a 50 watt heater in there at the back, just because randomly a 50 watt heater is cheaper than a 25. A little sponge filter up the corner running off of a Kambani piezo nano air pump. And as I say, everyone is doing rather well in here. Let's get back onto the shrimpies, see if we can get nice and close, see how close this thing will actually focus. Well, we're okay, still focusing. I don't think we've got any buried females down there. I can't really see because I'm just looking into the viewfinder on the camera rather than at the tank because the camera's in the way. But I say, aside from the planarians, that are trundling about there, plenty of happy and healthy cherry shrimp. Pretty much all red. There's the odd orange or yellow one that pops out every once in a while. There's a couple that have green eggs, but yeah, other than that, it is literally your bog standard cherry shrimp tank. Food wise, so they got algae wafers. I feed other, I've got the Denali Shrimp King shrimp foods, some from Mark's shrimp tanks, some Hikari, and they get blanched veg. They get some courgette or cucumber occasionally, stinging nettle tops, blanched again, to remove the sting, just things like that. They like a bit of parsley as well, but you know, just to keep them happy and varied diet. I mean, I think personally, I only kept cherry shrimp, so I can't talk about Carradine or anything a bit posher. I think the secret to keeping shrimp successfully is A, nothing that's going to eat them. You know, fairly self-explanatory. And B, having a full ecosystem in the tank. The things the shrimp graze, because they graze all the time, they're constantly feeding. The things they feed on are the microorganisms, microflora, fauna, detritus, algae, all that kind of stuff, and you need a full biocycle, not just nitrogen cycle. Basically, you need a full healthy ecosystem in there for them to do well. That's my theory anyway. If you've got a different take on that, then let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. This has been quite a ramble for a tiny little 20 litre tank. Enjoy your fish keeping or your modelling. Peace out. Rock on. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, notification bell if you haven't already. Leave your comments down below. I do read every single one. And also I do a live stream on a Sunday night at 6 PM UK or GMT. Generally for an hour and a half-ish, depends how long I decide to go for. But I hope to see some of you then. For now, bye bye.